Almost no one plans to get a US visa 6, 7, 8 months or even 2 years in advance before they have to go to the US, right? That's why these waiting times simply won't work. I know many of you watching this are students, many are parents, many are workers, many are tourists. This video is for all of you. I'm going to be telling you about the 5 most important tips and tricks that you can implement to make sure that you get the slot when the opening happens, and there's going to be one bonus tip. So let's begin. The first tip is to monitor 24/7. The way to do that would be to implement WhatsApp groups with people you trust, and that's important. You can also go on to Telegram. The problem with that is there's not enough people that you would trust on those groups, and that's why take the Telegram group advice with a pinch of salt, simply because even if you are going to go for it, it may have a lot of updates which are wrong, incorrect, faulty, and on top of that, a lot of times people may persuade you over there that they will help you book your slot. And these are agents, Telegram agents per se. What they will do is they will take your credentials with you, and on top of that, basically what will happen is they will change your password, change your ID, hijack your account, and then ask you for money in return for the account. So that is a mistake you should never make. Hence, do not trust people on Telegram. Don't send them your credentials. Now, when you are monitoring, let's say multiple people are monitoring, right? Some of these multiple people could be your family members. If that is so, make sure, because they will be using the same account as yours, right? So make sure that they don't log in at the same time as you. You can only log in a limited number of times a day. To be very safe, keep it under 5 if possible. Log in less than 5 times a day, monitor the slot, and every login, of course, you can only monitor once, right? Check all the consulates, get out of the account. And of course, if multiple people are using your account to check at various times and they're clashing as well, what will happen is that due to overusage of your account for checking, it will get blocked. Hence, that's why we use hundreds of accounts for monitoring. In fact, try to log in not more than once or twice per account per day. Point number 3, errors. That's expected, don't worry. But the worst advice you will get online is that if you're facing an error, just start using incognito window. Some of these people per se have faced a placebo effect, which essentially means that you just were lucky at that time when the incognito window worked. Being a software developer, being someone who has been in this industry for a long time, I can tell you we've built softwares, we've built trackers for this US visa website, and incognito window is really not fixing anything. So yes, when openings happen, you will see errors. A lot of times you won't be able to access the website. Sometimes a VPN may help, let's say if you're blocked by Cloudflare. But in most cases, just refreshing will help, because refreshing will continue to carry over the cookies and take you to the next and next steps. If you don't understand what's going on over here, don't worry. Just refresh, move on. But remember, if you refresh too many times on your account as well, that is prone to getting you blocked. So avoid doing that too much unless and until the slot is in front of you. Number 4, cancelled slots do not show. There's some influencers online who may not have worked in this industry as hard as we have, so they don't really know enough and they're giving the wrong advice inadvertently. It's not their intention to give you wrong advice, but it's just that they don't know. So it's important that we set it right. If you are thinking that, okay, I have a slot for, let's say, 15th of March and I will just cancel the slot right now and you can go ahead and book it, that's not how the embassy builds their software. So you cannot potentially make a sale like that. You cannot do that. I'll sell you my slot, I'm canceling mine, you go ahead, book it. Trust me, that slot will not show, and that will go on to the pool of slots that the embassy has, and later on it will be released in a minor or major opening. Point number 5, in 2024, avoid applying from other countries. It's very important. Back in 2022, in times of COVID, when it was ending mostly, we did a lot of this. We sent people to Sri Lanka, Singapore, Nepal, other countries, and we got them interviews in UAE as well. We got them interviews everywhere. So they were as a tourist going to this embassy in another country, and of course, this was the embassy of the US, and they were allowed to hold the interview over there, and many of them actually got through as well. But then came a time when the embassy understood what's going on, and then they stopped this technique that was ongoing. That means if you go now, the chances of rejections from another country are usually close to 95% as per my experience. Once you get rejected in another country, what it shows is that you're very desperate to get the visa. That means if you even interview in your home country later on, chances of rejection would be very high. Finally, my point number 6 to you, which is a bonus tip, is that you can follow me on Instagram, because we do work for the clients that we work for, but at the end of the day, whenever these slot openings happen, my intent and my obligation to you is that I will always go ahead and tell you guys that, look, an opening happened, and this opening is ongoing, you should go ahead book your slot, because each opening lasts somewhere around 5 to 15 minutes only in most cases. So make sure that you follow me and you check my story whenever I put it, so that you will know as to when they are opening these slots, and whenever there's an update, you'll be able to go ahead and book them. Remember, once these slots open up, missing them is going to be a blunder. The reason why? Understand this. I built a chart. In 2022, there were so many openings I couldn't even complete it. In 2023, we tracked these many openings before the new portal came in. And after the new portal came in, basically after August 1st, you will see that there's been very limited openings. In fact, in 2024 till date, there has been no opening till the time I'm recording this video. That means that the embassy has really limited its openings, and you do not want to miss the slots when they open up. Remember, if you need help with your case, you can also reach out to me. My WhatsApp number is in the description. You can reach me directly, or you can take a look at the visa application help page, where we've helped thousands of people just like you get their student, visitor, or tourist visa, or even work visa slots in many cases. On top of that, we'll fulfill your application and ensure that we train you, check your documentation, and make sure that you get through the interview by hook or crook. That's all for this video. Make sure to subscribe for more such updates, and thank you so much for spending your time with me. Goodbye and take care, and all the best.